In this video, we're going to talk about finding x-intercepts or finding zeros of a function. So when you have x squared minus x minus 6 equals 0, how do you find the x-intercept of this function? In other words, what is the solution of this equation? So on your TI-84 graphing calculator, what you want to do is you want to graph x squared minus x. Now be careful, there's a difference between this minus and that minus in the parentheses. When you want to start with the negative, you use this minus symbol inside the parentheses. And you want to graph this function over here. So go to graph, and you probably want to go to zoom standard. Zoom standard for number 6. As you can see, you have two x-intercepts, and that is going to be the solution. Now it looks like x-intercepts are -2 and 3, but you want to make sure. So this is how you find the x-intercept using graphing calculator. You want to use second calc. So press second button and press trace or calc. And you want to go to 0. Press 2. Let's say you want to find the x-intercepts over here. You move the cursor. Make sure you go to the left side of the x-intercept for left bound and press enter. And it's asking for the right bound. So move the cursor. Make sure you go right side of the x-intercept and press enter. And when it says guess, press enter again. And notice the x-intercept is -2. Now, how would you find the x-intercept for the right side? Well, you repeat the process. Second, trace for calc. Press number 2. It's asking for left bound, so let's move the cursor somewhere near the left side of the x-intercept. Press enter. And then it's asking for the right bound. So move the cursor right side of the x-intercept, press enter, and press enter again when it's asking for guess. So it is indeed -2 and 3. So -2 and 3 are the x-intercepts or zeros of this function. And now, how would you solve this by graphing method? First, you want to make one side equal to 0. So let's subtract 4x both sides. You're going to get -2x squared minus 4x minus 2 equals 0. Now what you want to do is you want to graph this portion right here and find the x-intercepts. And that is going to be the solution. And that's how you solve by graphing method. So let's go to y equals. Let's clear. Now you want to put -2x squared, so you got to start with this negative now inside the parentheses. -2x squared minus 4x and then minus 2. And let's go to graph. So it looks like x-intercept is -1. And you want to double check. So let's go to second trace for calc. Press number 2. Left bound. Make sure your cursor is left side of the x-intercept. press enter, and right bound, right side of the x-intercept, press enter, and press enter again. So our x-intercept, or 0, is -1. Now, let me explain about zoom feature. So let's say you want to get closer. What you want to do is you go to zoom, and you want to zoom in. Press 2, and you can move the cursor where you want to zoom in, and press enter. See how you zoomed in? I mean, you could also zoom out as well. Go to zoom, and press the number 3 for zoom out. Again, you can move the cursor where you want to zoom out, and then press enter. Now you zoomed out. So let's say you want to zoom out again, press number 3 again, go to zoom, number 3, and press enter. You're zooming out.